Hey guys, it's Matt again here from Fitter London and Fitter Food. Got another amazing recipe for you today. We're going to go for some steak, red pepper and a homemade guacamole fajitas. We're going to be using an iceberg lettuce as the wrap because, as you know, we don't do bread. So here's how it works. I've already got a little bit of coconut oil. We use this one here. We always go with Tiana, however you want to pronounce it. Organic extra virgin coconut oil. I've already got a little bit of that that's already melted down in the pan. Quite simply, all I'm going to do is just bung all the ingredients in, mix it together. So, I've got two steaks here, sirloin steaks, grass-fed, free range from our local butchers. They're awesome. One whole red sweet pepper just chopped up there, and I've got a teaspoon of chili powder, cayenne chili powder, and paprika. All right, top dollar stuff. So like I said, it's a teaspoon. Personally, I'd actually whack a little bit more in, but Keris is a bit of a wuss when it comes to spices, so I'll keep it mild for you guys. Right, so coconut oil in there, already melted down, and literally, let's just whack it in again. My hands are clean. Always wash hands first, guys. Let's get that steak in there. Beautiful sound. And now the red pepper. Whack all that in there. Okay, so before we add the spice, guys, all I'm going to do, just going to mix that up a little bit. Just make sure that coconut oil there just kind of coats all the meat, all the peppers. Oh, got a stray. That's Keris's bit. Alright, so just coat all the meat there in that coconut oil, alright? Okay, guys, so got all the spices. Whack these in. Sprinkle that all over. Okay, and again, let's just mix all that in. Just make sure you coat the meat nicely. Okay, if you want towards the end, you can just taste a bit. If it ain't got as much kick as you'd like, whack a little bit more in. If it's too spicy, tough, because you can't take it out. So, let's just mix all that in there. Okay, guys, right, I'm going to leave that on a low heat. Okay, and whilst we do that, I'm just going to show you how we make the guacamole. So, leave that on a low heat there. Right, guys, so in here, here's one I made earlier. We've got a whole avocado. Again, make sure they're nice and ripe because the hard ones just will not cut it for guacamole. I've got a load of sprigs of fresh coriander there. Try and use fresh if you can, the flavour's much better. Really break the leaves into it to get the most flavour out. I've got the juice of one whole lime as well, alright? And I'm just going to literally use my left arm, my right shoulder's a bit dodgy still. So, use a masher, use a fork, whatever. Just really mash that down. You can add a little bit of Tabasco sauce as well, chili flakes, or even just a little bit of chili powder that you've used from the recipe for the steak. Just mash that up nice. I prefer my guacamole to have a few chunks of avocado rather than being completely smooth, but that's mostly because I'm normally lazy and I can't bother to mash it completely. So, as you can see, guys, that's been mashed down nicely, looking good. So that's the homemade guacamole. One whole lime, fresh coriander, add a bit of salt and pepper if you want to, but you don't really need to, and obviously a nice and ripe avocado. So back to the steak and the red peppers. Right, so they're cooking in there nicely. I'm going to whack the heat up a little bit now. Okay, guys, so with the steak fajitas, preference here, alright? I mean, personally, I'm a medium rare type of guy, alright? So I don't like them well done or cooked right through, whereas Keris does. So I'm going to have to cook things twice. Anyway, so personal preference, cook them to your preference. Make sure there's loads of flavour going on in there. Okay, I'm going to let that cook a little bit more whilst I show you iceberg lettuce. Check it out. Okay guys, so simply we just get an iceberg lettuce like so. Just going to show you how to do that because Keris tried to get one earlier and she bodged it right up. Right, so what you do, get the iceberg lettuce. I normally go from near where the bottom of the lettuce is, and then from there, the leaf you're going to use, break it off from the bottom. Okay, and then from there you should be able to pull it back without ripping it. Okay, because if you rip it, it's not going to make for a very good wrap. Although this isn't going to fat up. There it is, perfect. Right guys, so I've got two intact iceberg lettuce leaves right there. Okay, and quite simply all we're going to do is we're just going to whack the steak in here, top it with a little bit of guacamole, fold it over, and we are good to go. Wow, yeah. Don't breathe in too deeply, guys, when you're over this. Make your eyes water. That is done perfectly to my taste, I would say. I've had a little cheeky bit earlier and it was spot on. So I'm going to dish it up now. Let's get rid of that. Okay guys, so 2 iceberg lettuce leaves. Don't go too crazy with the filling here, alright, because you won't be able to wrap it and you're going to make an absolute mess. So just going to plonk those in there. I'll try and leave a little bit of space at the back of the leaf there. A bit of that. Get that in there. Okay, you should have a little bit of steak left over here, but that was the plan. Anybody who knows us knows we like to plan ahead, save a little bit for lunches, snacks the next day, etc. So we'll leave that there. You can just whack that leftover steak and pepper there with a salad, or whatever it might be for your lunch the next day. So, got the meat. Let's get a big old dollop of guacamole going on. So, big old spoonful there. Big one there. Add a little bit more, please feel free. Okay guys, so here's the messy bit. You literally just plop one end of the lettuce leaf over, other end over one side, then over the top. Just make sure you can basically pick it up without making too much of a mess. Wrap your hands around it, shove it in your gob. Beautiful.